I bet I could touch the gap on both sides with my hands.
100%. Welcome back, everybody. We know y'all are looking forward to this back nine. Me and Aaron are in a tight battle, both tied at 2 over par. We played with each other's discs on the front nine out here at Harvey Penick, and now we're going to get into our own bag, try to crawl back under par and see who finishes up on top. Once again, thanks to Aaron for joining us, and yeah, if you don't already know this guy, go give him a like, go give him a follow. He's going to be bringing you guys entertaining content all year, and it's great to see him on social media more, because I think
A little bit.
something that we need. You know, the people need more Goose in their lives, and it's nice to see. I know I need it.
I've been trying to crawl into everyone's channels a little bit, you know, just
I love it.
Make little appearances here and there. So.
For sure. All right, well, here we are on hole 10, and let's have Aaron break it down for you.
All right. So hole 10, 400 feet, or 398. Basket is kind of like right behind all this rough over here, so the play is going to be a backhand hyzer. With this headwind, I might disc up and go for like a nuke OS just to make sure that I'm getting to the left. There's a green on the right, so you have to make sure it skips to the left. But then the basket's kind of precariously placed on a hillside, so you want it to come in with a little slower speed so it doesn't roll all the way down the hill. Overall, it's kind of a touchy shot, but with no wind, I think a fairway is probably the play. With this wind, going a little bit faster.
Well, I get my own chalk bag now. That's a game changer.
That's a game changer. All right, let's see how this goes. That's pretty wide.
Enough angle. That looks like it might skip back beautifully.
I think I pushed it off the back.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna take that Opto X Ballista Pro. Make sure to give it some height and some hyzer.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Hopefully it didn't roll OB, but we'll see. I don't hate it.
I was thinking the wind was gonna kind of push me, but instead it kind of stalled it out, lost all its speed. So, good thing to remember. But got this for par. Or run it. Oh, or lay it up.
Oh, hung it right. A little meat on the bone. Say one of those greens that putts can be decent. Oh sh.
Putt.
All right, there we go.
Next,
little classic 3-putt. Start off the back. Aaron Gossage up by. Oh, we're tied.
tied.
Still.
Sorry, I
Dang.
bogeyed too.
Woo. I should have laid up, y'all. Should have laid up.
We just had to get used to the bag again.
For sure. We're re-warmed up now.
You
Speaking
going
words.
Forehand or backhand here?
I mean, you gotta go forehand.
Yeah.
The gap ratio just feels right.
I
Maybe if they trimmed up those little ticklers,
Okay.
I think this secondary backhand would be
It's
decent.
closer, so the gap's a little bigger than
Yeah.
the other one. Like as far
In terms
as that,
of distance
But-
ratio, yeah.
definitely a forehand for me all day.
Yeah, I agree. All right,
330. Oh, you
Aaron's
got
gonna
this
do
one.
it. We're gonna do it together, actually. Either way, I don't know. I just thought I had something funny to say because this is the Texas 6-shooter right here. 6 different gaps to take. You don't know which one you love the most, but I think me and Aaron are going left side gap.
Yeah.
Big forehand, get the skip.
One of the keys on this one is keep it short. You want to skip up maybe 10, 15 feet short, have that putt straight at it.
Yeah.
If you're 10, 15 feet long, you might not have a putt.
A lot of wrist-sized trees back there. We don't like wrist-sized trees that much.
Wrist-sized trees.
Oh, I love that.
Get low. Yeah.
It just parks it.
Maybe 5 feet short. That's the key.
All right, I was a little short with my Pioneer yesterday, so I'm gonna take the stiletto, try to get that big edge, just get back right.
Nicely done. You got the...
It definitely skipped. That thing's kind of sharp. Oh my gosh.
Right, it came in at a spiky line and it still got a big skip.
Yeah. I need to rub the flashing though, I think. It's like, cut my hand off. I mean, yeah, we're just some power forehand guys. I might have had to go 13 speed into Aaron's 9, but Aaron's young gun.
Same result.
You guys, you're just taking stuff for granted. You can't do that against Aaron Gossage. It's just
Against the Goose.
wow.
I'll give you this one.
Thank you. I need that. Oh god.
Hole 12, this is one of my favorites. Best part in my opinion is it just looks really good. Once you get up there, it's an amazing fairway and then you're playing a cool green. So it's a pretty standard par 4. For me, I think I'm going a nice smooth forehand, just trying to put it to the center. And then the second shot, you'd rather actually throw a backhand turnover, but I have a feeling I'll be throwing forehand in at it. Just don't want to push too straight. I think that's the biggest issue. Too straight, there's a bunker, and then if you get too aggressive, try to go around the corner, the OB does come in nice and tight. So, yep, we'll see if I can execute it just how I drew it up. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I like that play. Fading away from the OB,
Yeah.
still well in the fairway.
Shout out to ThrowJoes. I'm gonna get aggressive, go with the roller here, and see what happens. Sometimes, you know, when you miss a 5-footer, you just gotta play aggressive regardless of the percentages.
Yeah, right there. You gotta decide which gap you want to go for though.
Right.
If you want to go this left gap, you might want to be closer to the line.
I think I want to get to this right
You're
one.
gonna go to the right gap, yeah.
All right, this one.
I threw a shot from here yesterday.
Well, I knew the risk of the roller, and I tried it anyways. 350 into the pin. Gonna go Pioneer. Holy goodness.
Ooh, sat.
Yeah, needed a lot more hyzer.
It should just be a straight backhand, shouldn't it? I'm throwing forehand for sure.
The ceiling's a little low. I like the forehand.
All right, we're in a pretty good spot here. Going for the forehand. I'm trying to go around those 3, but inside the very last one.
So I know this range, you could probably go zone, you could probably go fairway, you could probably go nuke. What made you choose nuke there?
I wanted to go a little softer. I wanted a lot of swing, and it's really stable. So I just had to make sure not to pop anything left out of bounds. And then, like I said, my arm's a little tired, so I'm just like, smooth nuke is a little easier on the arm than the hammered raptor or zone.
All right, showing you guys what not to do here on the 12th. But maybe that'll save me. No.
Not bad.
No.
So all the way through, I think this is a super solid hole.
Oh my gosh, I was like, where's Aaron's disc? There it is.
Even the green. It's a little pinched on this side. It comes just inside the circle with the OB, which really rewards a backhand that's fading back towards this hill. But you've got all the safe room over here on the left, so you can play a forehand nice and wide as well. But overall, super solid hole. One of my favorites out here.
I thought it might fit underneath there, but it wouldn't.
Thank you, sir.
Good three,
Appreciate
good three. Uh-oh. I gotta get to work, y'all. No more dumb shots. And the 13th is gonna be one of the harder birdies to get. 352 feet, it plays significantly up the hill. And we've got out of bounds on the right with that rough stuff. So you really wanna put this one probably circle's edge left, ideally.
All right, so on this one, I am up a little bit, so I'm playing a little safer. I'm going with the forehand. My goal is to kind of go just over the top of the ladies basket, skip up to edge of the circle, maybe just inside to the left of the basket, stay well away from the OB.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Ooh.
A little high. That one's all about the height control, and a little bit lower than that is where I'm looking for.
I'm gonna take Opto X Explorer. I need to try to put this one close. Little turn. Hopefully the stability will keep it out of that right side.
Hyzer, Hyzer. What a shot.
Wow, the disc listened to me. That's gonna be a hard one to execute with the tournament nerves, but nice to know I can attack if I need to.
Beautiful shot.
Thank you.
All right, we got kind of an opportunity to go for a little run here. Backstop behind it. Close.
Opto X Explorer doing work on the 13th. It's gonna be a tough birdie to get, but one that's gonna make you feel like a boss if you do.
Nice too.
Thank you.
That was sweet.
Thank you. Hole 14 is a unique challenge, really exposed to the wind here. We've got a steep drop off on the left, and it kind of tears down here on the right as well. Peninsula of out of bounds surrounds the green. Really want to put this one close, as it's always going to be a windy green, most likely. I'm going to go Glow Pioneer.
And keep it low, out of the wind. Very nice.
Stop. Okay, good. That's going to roll back at me.
I'm a big fan of this hole all the way around. I think it does a few things really well. The grass is really grabby near the basket, so all your good shots are rewarded because they'll just stick right there. The OB is actually at the bottom of the hill behind the basket, so if you do go over the top and go out of bounds, you don't just get a tap in par. You have to make a good putt to save your par. So overall, some good risk reward on this hole. I'm going stable Raptor, trying to come in a spike angle, stop on the green.
Dig down. Yeah.
Just
hanging
like
out, hanging out. We have one of these holes, you might see this on camera and it feels really easy to you, but depending on the wind direction, this one's really just a mental challenge. You got to hit the angle, and if you're not close, the 3 putts are going to come quick here.
Yeah, see, I love the fact that it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, you throw a bad shot, you don't get to just like tap in from right here.
And that's, I mean, you're going to be 15 feet below the basket almost when you're,
right.
If you're down
that's
here.
That's a tough putt. Could come
Yeah.
right back to you if you leave it low or high.
See.
All right, I'm just stalling.
Waiting on the wind.
Not the best putt in the world, but kept it flat.
It's been a while, you guys. We're sorry.
Other way. Whoops. This is the distance I'd love to be, like. You know what I mean?
This is a sweet par 3 down the hill at 425 feet, and this far downhill, it's definitely going to be attackable. Shout out to Raven Klein if you didn't watch our doubles match already. She got the solo 2 on this playing with Ella the other day. Sweet get. I'm gonna go Raptor I Rive.
Oh, that's a nice line.
I need to push a little harder there, but it's gonna be a jumper.
Yeah, touch short, touch right, I think is what that looks like. I'll be throwing the same shot if that's my go-to play. I think there's also something to be said for, especially with this wind, you can put a big wide hyzer. There's like a backdoor route to the green and attack it that way. But yeah, given my game, I'm going forehand all day. I think regardless of the wind.
Yeah, that's a better wing angle. Come on, give us some action. Oh, flash for us.
There. Hard to say how close it is.
Yeah, hard to tell from here. All right, nice tailwind, very runnable. Just gotta give it the height. Dude, every time I go to putt, I just feel my pants pulling down. You gotta put a belt on, kids. I hate it.
It looked good from my angle. Good height.
I should have yelled earlier. All right, a little headwind comebacker. Oh my God. Yeah, got some putting to do this week, y'all.
Me too. One of the things I like doing when I'm putting in the wind like this is I usually hold 2 putters, but I'll grab my Challenger OS and my Challenger, and that way, you know, I've got this putt here with a little bit of tailwind. I'll probably putt the Challenger, but if I miss it and I'm like a little bit behind the basket, then I'll go my Challenger OS back into the headwind. I think it's just a little more reliable flight with that headwind. So
yeah, less guesswork, and that's always good on the disc golf course.
But then again, don't quote me on any putting stuff, because I'm not the best that there's ever been.
I don't know, my thoughts just keep going back to that dumb roller I threw. I feel like that was the start of my bad snowball. But you know, playing against a player like Aaron, you can't have mistakes like that. And here we are on the 16th. I believe Neil was calling this one Lake Harvey. Not a lot of water, but you know, we are in Texas. And you got kind of a straight play. You can get to this landing zone by those 2 big pecan trees out there. Forehand is in play. At 515, this one is attackable for the 2, but the wind really has to be right, and you have to hit the perfect little flex shot down the left here. I think if you have massive power, the hyzer flip could be in play. But yeah, the key here is just going to be inbounds off the tee and probably try to take your 3.
I was telling Connor I'm going forehand. I'm sure I'm going to go forehand in the tournament too, unless I'm down 3 with 3 to play right at the end in the last round or something. But it's a huge carry to get over there. I did it yesterday, but we had better conditions, and at least it's not a throw away your whole tournament kind of hole. If you do miss the shot over there, you get the option of playing from the drop zone, so you can actually save your par.
You know what? Maybe I should go for it then.
All right, just a nice little baby flex here. A little scarier than I meant it to be, but safe inbounds.
He chose the right disc. Good choice. All right, the devil's telling me to go for it, but I'm just gonna play the smart golf shot, play the trust. Try to get maybe just right of where Aaron is. Flipped it over, but honestly, there's so many places you can be on this one and get up and down.
Everywhere's safe over there, so just have a gap shot or something you have to hit from there.
I need it for the birdies. Bird flu. All right, 287 in, we're gonna go stand still forehand with the Glow Pioneer. Wind's kind of pulling off the right here. Edge. Get though.
It's putt. This is a weird one. There's a bunch of holes in Waco like this too. If you get the 2 on the hole, it's an eagle. But if you get a 4 on it, it feels like a bogey.
Yeah.
So I don't know. 3 is kind of in the middle there somewhere, where it's like a maybe a little harder par to get. But yeah, the birdie, it just doesn't. Nothing feels like a birdie.
Exactly.
It's eagle or a par.
Definitely right in between at the range this one is. And don't forget to try your Goose zones if they're still available. Probably sold out though.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm not gonna focus on my pants when I jump out here. I'll pull them up. Big boy pants. Oh, almost worked. Today's winds getting blocked a little bit. Definitely still affecting the disc, but nothing too bad.
Hole 17, getting near the end here. This is kind of a strange one. 436, but it is a full par 4 and one of the tougher shots on the course, I think. Basically off the tee, you're trying to chip something maybe like 200 feet dead straight and then sit, and then another 230 feet dead straight to the basket. So I think I'm gonna try to go a little zone shot, try to nest it in the middle, and then figure out where to go from there. Yeah, pretty tricky. I'd love for it to be a little bit longer, a little bit wider gaps, but that's just my own personal preference. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I agree with Aaron. This one has the bones to be a great one. Just a couple tweaks.
You're good. I can't, yeah, I think this nice straight shot here. Just around that.
Just beats the
That's
big pecan tree, and that is ideal, you guys. He threw 4-speed. I'm gonna throw 13 and maybe get another 20 feet right at him if I can. Is it worth the risk? Let's find out.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Ugh, just a bit wide, and got a good flare skip, so should have a lean out forehand.
Similar spot, but still like perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I'd take that spot anytime.
Yeah. All right. Me and Aaron got to pretty much the ideal landing zone, and we have just the tunnel of doom in front of us. It's like, you could just pick Megan up, turn her sideways, and she couldn't get through the gap if you tried to walk with her, but.
I bet I could touch the gap on both sides with my hands.
100%. Right, I feel like I have to go forehand with these trees off my swing, and
yeah,
I'm gonna try my straight harp. I'll be very happy if I can get into circle 1.
Oh, that's money. Good little
Slides
slide.
up, didn't hit a root, or yeah, happy with that.
All right, I'm gonna follow suit and go with the forehand play. See if it'll work. Overturned it. Fortunate
better
kick
spot than mine.
all the way up to the basket.
Woods go. Finally, he
What a
cashes
putt.
it.
What a putt. He
That's
deserved
the
it
one,
too.
That's the one.
Nice shot. I think my biggest issue with a gap like this is
yeah.
the lack of creativity. You can only throw one shot.
Yeah. And I think, and then you see, like, you know, I come down the gap a little low, and Aaron shot's missing the gap. It kicks to a way better spot. I think a hole this tight lends to a lot of that type of stuff, which doesn't really repeatably separate the players based off of skill, I feel like. And
a lot of times. I just wish there were a couple gaps so you could like be in a little better spot for this, be a little better at that shot. But you're just required to go up the middle, and then yeah, like you said, that's just woods golf in general. You throw a bad shot, get rewarded. Throw a good shot, get punished.
this guy's a framer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, gone. 9, 10, gone. 13, gone. Now we at least have a straight, more repeatable gap.
I'd love to see maybe a gap pushed over here too.
And it's wide enough there. Yeah, I don't hate a secondary little gap in there for the forehand play, but
just thought.
Yeah, I think the potential is there. The shape of the hole is good. Beautiful pecan trees. We'll see how it looks next year. Hole 18 is a very challenging finisher at 800 feet. This one plays gradually up the hill the whole way. You gotta play a big distance shot off the tee, avoid the out of bounds golf green, ideally to the left side, leaving you a long forehand or a backhand turnover into the green. Your tee.
Oh, it is me, is it? I'm just throwing a nice stock hyzer, trying to set up for a upshot to the green.
Nothing soft about that, you guys.
It was stock. I didn't say soft.
Oh, I said soft. I was like, oh, soft. Stock. All right, stock. I'm gonna try to get a little more movement out of mine. I want to get this one up there, make the approach a little easier.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it's a little stretch. Should be a similar spot to Aaron. Those are a good place to be.
There's an OB green up there, but it's just out of range. I think if I went for a max distance shot, I could reach it.
Yeah, I think this has to be turning for a while.
Just throwing a nice easy shot, puts me in good position.
All right, I got 385, pretty generously uphill, tailwind. I'm gonna try that turnover explorer. It's a little long for the forehand. I feel like it might get a little squirrely on me. Try to play it right at Mr. Clayton Edwards. A little bit of drift.
Drift, drift, drift.
Hit and drop.
Drop down.
No. Well.
Crossed in.
He said he crossed. I'll take it.
I'm liking the tailwind here. Throw a nice straight forehand. Hopefully slide it up the road just a little bit, up the sidewalk, and then fade right towards the basket. Okay, tailwind dropped me a little more than I thought. I had a pretty good line on it. I think it was inbounds there.
Yeah, I think you were more right of me, so I think it was easier for you to see than me.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. I thought it was probably wishful thinking. I didn't want to take advantage, you know.
I think you're
We're honest, guys.
4 steps inside circle 2, something like that.
I'll take it.
5 steps.
Hey, you see how long I can step, Aaron? Ooh, gave it a respectable bid.
Running some shots.
You know what? This is just a putt for pride, you guys. To leave on the high note.
Oh.
Yep. It's all right, we're dialing it in.
Whew, left myself a little comebacker putt. Feeling good though.
Great
man.
putt, great putt. Yeah, those 28 footers looking nice.
Good one.
There it is, use the wrist. Don't be afraid. Well, you guys, it's been a lot of fun. Definitely figuring out the course, and we got 2 more days to really dial it in for the Open at Austin this weekend. If you're one of our fellow Austinites and you want to come out and check out the tournament, I don't think it's too late to find some kind of tickets, so make sure you go to dgpt.com, find your information there. Make sure to hit that description below again and go check out Aaron's website with Discraft. He's got some amazing merchandise there. Also follow him on Instagram and make sure you stay in his comments. Let him know how much more you want to see of him. He's ready to produce more content, but he just needs you guys to just squeeze it out of him. Come on. Well, thanks again, Aaron. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here. I think both of us stepped up our game a little bit once we got our own bags back on our shoulders and finished out strong.
Yeah,
so.
I had a couple strategy errors, but you know what? I was kind of trying to press, and I knew there were risks, and you know, I think when you're just playing a course for the first time, you got to try some different shots and really see what your percentages are, because you can always go and play the safe shot come tournament time. So yeah, me and Aaron are both looking for a good week. Just stay focused, stay consistent, and make sure we get up those extra putts on the green, because if either of us make putts, we're dangerous. So. All right, man. Thanks again.
Perfect. Yep. Thanks
sure.
for having me.
We'll see y'all next time.